Good evening. Good Lord, beautiful music tonight. Finally, after like 15 minutes of like the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Welcome on in, folks. I hope everyone's having a good night. Oops, I forgot to post that. We'll do that, and we'll pin it. There we go. I appreciate any and all... I appreciate any and all signal boosts that you guys do, like on social media and stuff like that. It gets the word out. It gets the word out. Because, like... I would say that algorithms suck, but the thing is, though, I'm on Blue Sky now, so there's no algorithm to fight. But any visibility at all, because discoverability on Twitch sucks. Like, anything y'all do, like, really helps out the channel a lot. And I really appreciate it. But holy heck. Holy heck, welcome on in. Thank y'all so much for coming by the Heckin' Pokemorning stream this morning. It was pretty unhinged. The last few have been pretty unhinged. But it was good. It was really good. And like... Oh, the tech issues. The tech issues in the morning really sucked. But like... It is what it is. It is what it is. We still, Yuri and I still had a great time. We popped on over to Hope's stream, and Hope Dreams debuted her beautiful avatar. It's amazing. I love it. It was so nice to visit. Ahty, why aren't Vera and I on the call? Because you're in the Fantasy Life channel. I thought y'all were gaming, so I didn't pull you over. Get in the lobby! But isn't this a fantasy life? It is a fantasy life, but it is not fantasy life. Drock, what are you doing in there? Now y'all are just being buttheads. That's all y'all. There you go. Creatures can follow directions. Let's see. Queeches.
That's me. I'm the Queeches.
Yes. There we go. And then we got Drock. Wow. Wow.
The creature sounds.
Your Vignon buttons are showing. Oh my god, my nips are out. Okay, let me take care of that real quick.
Must be cold.
Well, in this room, in this room it's cold. My air conditioner is working awesome. But holy heck. There we go, there's Poji. Hi.
Rar.
Rar.
I got something funny to say.
Yeah?
Me and Vera were over here by the kiln. Vera was taking pictures, and I'm standing next to them doing poses, and then I'm just like, we look like a pair of fucking tourists.
Nice. Nice. I wonder when Vera is gonna game with us.
Vera had to go change out their laundry, so they're AFK right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got in my position and then I started dancing. I'm like, ah, yes. I dance, Estinian watches, and Varshan disassociates.
Yep. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay, we'll turn that off and then we'll turn this on. There we go. Don't mind me being gay in DMs again. Feel free. You're lucky I'm super gay. And I guess I'm lucky that you were super gay also. Super gay! Whoop. I suppose we could wait a minute or two for Vera. That's cool. I love the music in Razat Han that, you know, includes the silly trumpet. I love it.
Strangely, the version that plays during MSQ is my favorite version of it. The somber one called Twilight Terraces.
Ah, I see.
I remember that name because it's like related to Twilight Tab from Kingdom Hearts, you know?
Yeah.
So, Ahty,
Yeah.
where Jay is right now, or at least where he was when I left the call with him, because I've been kind of hanging out with him all day. He's been playing all day.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Is he had just had Monteshane do his little lecture explaining why they can't talk about the moon rabbits.
Nice.
The lock throat enchantment.
Oh shit! I forgot to do something. I can do that right now. I probably spent a good couple of hours trying to figure out what a good RAM kit would be for like a X870 board. And like, it's complicated. It's fucking complicated as hell trying to figure out what is the best thing to get.
So many variables.
Right? Yep. Because it's like timings, and then the chip type. There's like, of course, the speed, and like, you know, does it support Expo, and like all the stuff. I'm like, oh my god. Come on, it should be easier than this. Anomaly says, you are all valid and amazing beings. You don't have to do anything extra to earn this title. You don't have to be more. You are valid, you are worthy, you are amazing, you are enough. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anomaly.
That's why I love Anomaly.
Right.
I adore Anomaly. Adore them. Oh my gosh. I still remember when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm like, you know, trying to make it across these like monkey bars in Midgar. And Anomaly popped into the stream for like the first time and was talking about their OC and stuff. Like, they didn't have an OC at that point, and they were like talking like what they were thinking about, like, you know, Dragon and stuff like that, you know. And it was really cool. It was really cool to chat with Anomaly, you know, that day. And like, I got the chance to play some Final Fantasy XIV later on with them.
This is always nice hearing Ahty's voice. Precious
Sarah, I do
man
not
who
have the
entertains all of
power.
us, and there's always such a
And
good
Nom
vibe
play
left,
Final
and we
Fantasy
love you,
14?
Ahty.
Yeah. Like, it was a few years ago. It was a few years ago when I was doing our first run through. Actually, matter of fact, the duty that we did last night, like Alzadal's dungeon, whatever, with all the gold and stuff, I did that with Anomaly in the party also.
Ooh,
First
I
time.
want to play with Anomaly. Anomaly is like best chat friend.
I don't know. I don't know.
Anomaly, yeah.
Anomaly, yeah. I don't know if Anomaly still plays. I didn't end up doing anything
Space
along those lines, but am Space Dirg now. Hell yeah.
Space Dragon!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I love Space Sonas. Space Sonas are the best.
Speaking of like old stories of playing Final Fantasy XIV, though, like Jay, who we kind of talked back into playing, and he seems to be having a good time. He's going through Endwalker now.
Just finished the Tower of Zon.
Well, he's a little bit past that now, but
Well, more or less. Last I checked, he just finished. Caught him walking out.
he told me how he actually used to play back during 1.0 days,
Oh, okay.
but that was on a different account because it was back when he was in school.
Oh, I see.
And he used his school email for the account.
Oh no.
Rookie mistake.
So when he got out of school and the email was
so they
closed down, he
discontinued
could not
though.
recover his account.
Oh no.
They should just let you keep those.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. I meant to talk to Estinian.
Oh, did you accidentally talk to your Stola?
I meant to talk to Estinian.
You want here? You want me to read a stand for you real quick?
What if I were to give you a good shove? Like Baldur's Gate 3 style, would that knock you out of the cutscene?
If
Let
only.
me just Alt F4.
Well, you could do that. You could just close Final Fantasy.
Oh, I think he accidentally
Yeah,
Alt F4'd. I thought you were
coming
Alt
out.
F4'd out of Discord. That would have been funny.
It was fine to cut myself off with that, but I'm just gonna wait until y'all are ready for the cutscene.
Okay, yeah, it's not gonna be much longer.
Because that would take less time.
Vera.
Yeah.
Asinian says, for one who claims it is too late to save his sister, Vitra seems awfully interested in whatever revelations Y'shtola might have to share.
Okay. We'll get there in a second. I'm just giving like a. I don't know if Tozu's gonna be by tonight. I'm just giving it like just an extra minute or two just in case.
I've been double checking my friends list for anyone, and I see that Malik is on, but it looks like he might be busy with other things.
Yeah. Which is valid.
What my job says about me. Alright, let's see this, Tozu.
Oh my god. I skipped ahead to my job, and I was like, I don't like that.
Where is that posted? I want to see that now.
Yeah, me too. Oh, this video here.
Yeah,
it's
the
a video in the FF14 chat.
Yeah.
What's this?
And also
I
Anomaly.
play so many things.
Hi, I'm Roy G. Biv, and I'm on the Spectrum.
That's a beautiful way to start it.
Anomaly, it's totally valid. It's totally valid to be burnt out on MMOs. I mean, like,
Oh, absolutely.
there's just so much stuff going on, and like, you know, if you try and do all of it, it's so much work. And like, you know, after a while, it's like, you know, you get to the payoff, and it's just like, that's not what I expected. And then you kind of have an existential crisis. That's like what happened to me in Guild Wars 2. It's rude. I told you. It's rude.
Wait a second, what do you mean dodging a difficult roll? Excuse the fuck out of you.
Okay, let's see here. I play so
Healer is
many
arguably
jobs.
one of the hardest rolls because you got so much you got to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So are we just going by like what our main says about us here? Because I do play a lot of jobs.
I'm watching the Tozu video.
I am too.
Yeah.
Tozu put. I'm just gonna look at what what this is.
What's that Shalodian say?
He also says that I'm a woman.
Not like that's a bad thing, but like, wow.
I've been called kind, benevolent, and a child.
I've heard worse.
I mean, it's not far off, but rude.
The fact he says playing white mage is because you want to dodge a difficult roll. I can turn my brain off most of the time when I play DPS, and tank isn't much better.
All right, on that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. On that note, I think I'm gonna get reading.
Okay, go.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna talk to this. For one who claims it is too late to save his sister, Vitra seems awfully interested in whatever revelations Y'shtola might have to share. Here we go. Here we go.
Right, here we all are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the void gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vitra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Wow, Estinian's kind of, you know, being a little dickish right now.
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics. From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them. Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
I sucked through space, getting hit in the face with shards of glass with people's faces on them.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Smallest Waffle, hello, welcome on in. Could I get a shout out for the Smallest Waffle?
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question. Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power. To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact. Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain Exarch dragged us to the first.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th. Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the Gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse.
Interesting.
Why is only the boundary between the Source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
Yeah, and like no other realm is like that I know of.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the Source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
Google.
No. The danger is too great.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
That's true, actually. There we go.
Were you not listening to my tale? Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
We shall murder them.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Just count me in.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Now kiss.
Once again,
Shit.
I put my life in your ever-reliable hands. That said, as much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Peer pressure.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
Oh, okay.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single void scent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
Interesting, okay.
A man-made void scent.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
with Graha's favorite place to sneak around.
Indeed, Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlian.
Yep, Graha's favorite place to sneak
Unless
around.
you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Let us be on our way as well.
Yep.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Do you? I mean, we saved the fucking universe, so you can come along if you want. Just saying. Right.
What? Like looking like humble adventurers?
No, singing a song.
Doom Eternal OST. I don't need to hear the song right now to know where that's going.
I want somebody to sing me a song.
Europa Cox shotgun.
Barra's
Dude,
like
what with the
us going
shotgun?
back to the void like this, and he sends me some Doom music.
Doom Eternal, yeah. We are going to kill some void son.
Wow.
And it is going to be glorious.
We gotta figure out how to get there first, though.
Hopefully, I level up my Reaper in time, because then it'll be perfect. Let me go reap it.
Reaper, no reaping.
Reaper, yes, reaping.
Gotta doom the dark ages this shit.
Warrior of light by day, doom them by night.
What, is Guy not neutral enough in this context?
No, Guy is his last name. Doom Guy.
Ah,
First name Doom, last name Guy.
last name Guy.
Okay, so at night I would be Doom Squeegee.
Squeed.
Yeah, Doom Squeegee.
Doom
The
Squeegee.
Doom Beware the Doom Squeed.
The Doom Squeegee.
I'd be Doom Hapsolid. Poju would be Doom Hidaka.
That's kind of like it kind of rolls off the tongue a bit, doesn't it? Doom Hidaka.
Yeah.
It honestly sounds like it sounds like a sandwich from Japan.
Doom Hidaka? Yeah, I could see
Gervania,
Yeah.
the Doom Hidaka.
The Doom
Doom
Dog.
Hidaka.
Doom Hidaka.
Like you know what, Poji, for our Lalafell playthrough, couldn't you be Daki Hidaki?
Also, just
We'd have to
this
double
idiot.
check and see if that's technically lore accurate, but possibly.
I think
Thought
it's
we already had names picked out though.
well, yeah. I was gonna use my alt Fupa Chalupa.
Lupa.
Daki Hidaki. That would be amazing, though.
That would be a. Actually, no, that wouldn't be a female name. That would. Would that be accurate?
I don't know. I'll research it later.
I would like to ask that I get an ING on my Doom, so it'd be the Dooming Brightfire.
We have to,
No, we can do that.
we'd have to check to see if that's lore accurate.
Okay, so
I'm kidding, of course. Okay.
Vera,
So
have you found the clues for this stupid box over here yet?
I looked them up.
I finished it.
I'm gonna talk to
And
you,
I'm
Stola.
not happy just.
Whoop. Okay. Wait, you have an alt named Fupa Chalupa? I do. And I have a backup alt named Fufu Chalupa, just in case Squeenix decides they want me to change my name. Oh no. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. All right. I've had that all for quite a long time too. If we're to enter Numenon's restricted archives with a minimum of fuss, then we must secure the permission of the forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist cooperation of a member to broach the matter on our behalf. Who do you think might be inclined to assist us? No one springs to mind? What of Skarlark Montashane? He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. 'Tis settled. Let us head to Numenon and see if... Let us head to Phenomenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. Let's go.
So, you mentioned someone probably looking at the statue, right? The statue in the harbor.
So I'm unmuted, so...
I would say that is the avenue to chase.
Someone looking at the statue in the harbor. Okay.
Oh, he still is following me.
Yeah, I need to get this way.
Wife time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're going on a date? Oh my god.
I'm kind of surprised that Fupa isn't on the banned words list. I don't know. I mean, it's colorful, but I don't think it's like
Yeah, no, Ahty's not a mother fupa.
Or a father fupa.
Or a parent fupa.
I think parent Fupa would be more accurate. It's not binary. It's not.
Ahty, what are you?
It's not a gendered. What?
What are you?
I'm sorry. All right, I want to do.
Oh, you're gonna drag this out.
Of course I
What's
am.
Ahty doing?
He's with the wife. You're gonna make this last as long as possible.
You know what? That's honestly, I get it.
Honestly, just kiss her every step of the way, why don't you?
If I had my way, we probably would have eloped behind that rock
We're
and
going
been
into
missing
the
for a while.
school. I love it. I got my honorary academic title from here because I did all of the quests.
Guys, cut to commercial so Ahty and you're still looking at some private time.
In fact, let me get my minion guide back out and summon my golden Diata because I got that from this quest line too.
Yeah, just go into the shade of one of those trees and we'll just cut to black real quick.
Yeah. Sensor bars.
3 minutes good? 3 minutes good enough time?
3 minutes? Who do you think I am?
No. I just listen. It's a commercial. All we can give you is a commercial break.
Ahty's like, I don't finish in 3 minutes.
No, I need longer than that.
Obviously, but that's the longest I can make the commercial break.
Store Lord of the Goblin Horde.
Yeah. There we go.
You know what? Can you imagine sitting through 3 minutes of fucking ads?
Wow. I wish I had a button on my stream deck for 30 minutes of fucking ads.
3 minutes of fucking ads?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, listen. We already have the chance of coming across random fucking literal fucking ads on YouTube because they don't do ad moderation. Ahty, you missed the extra dialogue with your wife. Stop.
What do you mean?
You go back to the front door and talk with her. You missed the extra dialogue.
Oh,
If your wife
Yeah.
don't miss this,
It's actually she tells you her backstory. Like more of her backstory than you probably know about.
But what if I want her front story?
I mean, it's bonding time. Go bond with your wife. Come on.
Go bond.
It was actually interesting lore. It was interesting.
Yeah, go bond with her.
Okay,
It's
I
sweet.
talk. All right. If I was pressed to name our allies in the forum, Skarlark Montashane would certainly be at the top of the list. Hopefully he agrees to aid us with our request. Oh my god! DP! How convenient! How convenient you would raid at this specific time when I was making some rather colorful jokes. Oh my gosh, we're off to the after party. Right on. Dr. Pirate, thank you so much for the raid. Look at all those eggplants. I love eggplants. Heck yeah. Shira Bratty Cat Chief, hello, welcome on in. Bumpkin, hello, it's so nice to see you. Atypical Ice Mage, hello. Darkness, hello. Welcome on in, folks. Dr. Pirate, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I am a trans-free gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're moving things along in the Endwalker MSQ. We're, kind of at the beginning-ish part of Chapter 3 into Endwalker. We're kind of building up to the next big thing, so yeah. It's pretty good. It's good stuff. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Thank you so much, Shira Bratty Cat Chief, for your follow. Thank you so much. But feel free to kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. We just want you to have a good time. But, above all else, though, you're heckin' welcome here in New Rowland. And thank you so much again. Thank you so much again, DP. Thank you. And folks in my chat, please go follow and watch Dr. Pirate. Dr. Pirate is a lovely streamer. So chill, so nice. They have done a little bit of art for me, which I cannot show on stream, but Dr. Pirate is a lovely artist and a fantastic streamer. Highly recommended. Definitely go follow and watch. They're amazing. Jade 11th, welcome on in. DP is very good. Yes. Holy heck. TP, thank you so much again. Very fabulous. Super fabulous. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and DP and I kind of have a dynamic. But I shall say no more. I apprenticed to Master Matoya at the age of 7 and labored under her tutelage for a full decade. I never had the chance to attend the studio. Neither did Thancred, as I recall. Soon after Master Louis Sois took him in off the streets, he was put in the care of another Archon. His was a rigorous and practical education in the arts of espionage and survival. I sometimes wonder what my life might have been like had I pursued studies here instead. Ooh, tea at the last stand after a day of lectures. Oh, that does sound lovely. Afternoons with friends spent sipping tea and debating theories. Still, I wouldn't give up my time with Master Matoya for the world. The dank cave I studied in was about as far from bright, airy halls of academia as one could get. But it was a wondrous, magical childhood nonetheless. Poji. Thank you. Let's see. There's another choice. Should I wonder as well? Oh, never mind me. 'Twas just an idle thought. Oh, interesting. Okay. You get more lore when you do the tea thing. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I love the music here. Oh my god. Here we go. Ah, visitors. And quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do for you? Pray forgive the intrusion, Scholark, but we were hoping you might help us secure permission to enter Numenon's restricted archives. Oh ho! No furtive forays into the stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety. Yet, in all this wide world of comparative serenity, what so compels you to disturb a vault of forbidden wisdom? Well, now that everyone knows, why is it so forbidden now? would seem to me that it's not. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumption is correct, the research left behind by House Daymere has lain dormant in Charlene's archives for many centuries. And if you unearth this research, what then? Surely you don't intend to cross over into the void. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method of traversing the rift, for one. And I might keep my word to a distant friend. Ah, okay. So now her intention is laid bare, and I figured it was that. Sentiment aside, I have journeyed to the end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future. And yet, I want to understand everything, to unravel it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was the promised reward? Marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after hearing the whys and the wherefores, I, for one, do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason not to present your request for the forum's consideration. Although, your petition would be better received if you also had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Why, Master Fortuno, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortuno on our side would tip the balance in our favor. Very well. We will pay a visit to the Levior estate and plead our case. One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours, I'd wager, so if you could see your way to indulging an old man's curiosity. Of course, Scholark. We will be sure to pass on any revelations. You know what? I don't know, Poji. I don't know. Maybe. There's Malik. Let me catch up a little bit. There we go. There we go. We're reuniting our gaggle of cat bitches. I only see...
What is that then? Because it definitely looks like something when you click on it.
Yeah, it's some. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I only see 3 cat bitches right now.
Now I'm really curious.
I love the camera in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my god.
Oh, Ahty, we have a Malik in the lobby, by the way.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
More cats.
I'm getting some
I
choice.
was constantly looking for Malik, and then the one time he's actually ready.
That's so
was when I wasn't
awesome.
looking.
Oh my god, that camera view is amazing.
Hold on, what are you saying?
All right, you should be able to see it on the stream right now because of the delay.
Okay. Stupid.
It's interesting, though, to realize that Y'shtola probably spent very little actual time here.
Yeah.
If she basically grew up in Matoya's cave.
Yep. Well, she's got her roots here, though. There we go. Actually, that sound literally sounds like creatures, though.
Is that what I sound like?
It's an unlock for
It's it's close. It's close. Like creatures, it would sound like you if you made the same exact sound. If like you tried. I swear it's.
I can't do it exactly.
See? It's very close.
Passing.
Okay, let's see if I can get this shot again. Here we go. I get the shot again.
Okay.
I want food from the last stand. I'm hungry. I want it to be
Ooh,
real.
look at that cool shot.
Isn't that awesome?
The girls. Look, the girls.
That's so rad. RP walking rules.
Uh-huh.
I guess we could go straight.
No, go gay.
That's true.
You know, I am kind of sad that we didn't get to the third Evil Easter egg yet, because I love to make the joke that it's the most blindingly gay duty in the game. And it kind of makes me sad we couldn't do it for Pride Month.
It's all good.
I saw a TikTok of who was that Vine guy? He was really popular on Vine.
Do you know a little that knows it down?
The guy who would do like those like misleading videos, where it sounded threatening, and then when he finished the sentence, it turned into like a flirt or something like that.
I vaguely know what you're
honest,
talking.
I never had Vine.
Well, I've never had Vine either, but they often ended up turning into like YouTube videos, and now he's on TikTok. And he did a TikTok where he's like, they like to say that you are like, if you're like gay, you are absolutely beautiful and perfect just the way you are. And we here think that's wrong. You can always be a little gayer.
You can always be a little gay.
Yep.
You know what's fair?
There's
You
always-
never know the limits of your gayness.
There's always enough.
What it was is that he was promoting merch that was the funds for which went to like a black trans organization, and it was things like be a little gayer pins and patches, and a pin that looks like an infinity symbol mixing the pride rainbow with the trans flag.
That's awesome. I
love Infinity.
Poji, if you can
link you?
Yeah, please do.
Oh, link it to me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll find it.
Actually, if you know what, Poji, that would be if you could find it just like super quick. I have a commercial break in a few minutes. If you could find that super quick and then pop it into that so gender section on my Discord, that would be amazing.
Yes.
I liked it, and that was today, so I should be able to find it.
Perfect.
Ahty, I sent you a picture on Discord as well.
That's awesome. I love it. I was just looking at that. Could you send me a link to that on Discord, actually?
I did.
No, not Discord. I misspoke. On Twitch.
Oh, I already did
Found
that
it.
too.
Okay, perfect. Because I have restored the ability to share pictures. I'm gonna share. Malik, do you mind if I share this on screen?
Go ahead. Question: are you using that Mouse Without Borders program by chance?
Mouse without. I don't know what that's. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm guessing no, you're not.
Nope.
Okay, if you don't know what it is. Okay. That was that program where you can control two computers with one mouse and keyboard.
Oh, I see. Was that
you can seamlessly go between the two?
Yeah. Was that I what?
You share the Windows clipboard. When you go on one, you can transfer to the other just by moving the mouse to the other PC.
Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So folks, this is Malik's FC for Pride Month. Amazing. I love it. It's
Ahty, I found it.
awesome. Sweet. It's so gay. I love that.
Would you, if I were to give it to you like in a way that you'd be able to access it easily, would you mind showing it on stream actually?
I still don't have sound. That's the problem.
Okay, so that would kind of impact it. It does have
Yeah.
subtitles, but it would impact it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it being in the That's So Gender section is probably good enough.
Yeah,
And
I did post it there.
okay, and I might be able to get the sound figured out by the time I stream next, which I think is probably Monday.
Okay.
Gleeth, hello, welcome on in. But for now, though, I am due for a 3-minute ad break, so I think I'm going to take that.
Party on Alpha No's porch.
Yep. So, folks, holy heck. Yeah, I need to take a 3-minute ad break. I don't know why my brain just died there for a second. I have to take a 3-minute ad break, so this is your chance to get up out of your chair and stretch those weggies, grab yourself a snack and a drinky. Yeah, and I'll meet you back here in 3 minutes on the dot. Alrighty, see you in a bit. BRB. All right, we're back. There we go. And I rejoined voice. All right, I'm back and I'm gonna weed.
Hi, Ahty.
Hi, Ahty.
I
Hi.
do a little
I have a
dance.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not submit your Sona for review?
Submit my Sona for who?
For who?
DP.
No, because typically like I don't really participate too much in Persona review type stuff. Just because like just because like I don't know, I mean it's not like don't get me wrong, I don't think less of folks who like, you know, who run that sort of thing or participate in it. I just kind of think, I don't know, it's just not for me. Like I'd rather like, you know, if somebody wants to review my Sona, they can do it live on my stream and in person. If they want to roast me or compliment me in stream, cool. If they want to do it like in DMs, cool. Like, you know, that's
7.3 out of 10.
Thank you.
7.35, sorry.
I
You're
appreciate it.
definitely at 7. You're a neuron activator, but you're not like. I'm not gonna start barking.
I need more colors and more thighs.
What? You need more colors and more thighs?
I will
My neurons get more activated when I see rainbows and thighs. So.
Okay.
Which is what you said in chat just a minute ago reminded me of another TikTok I just tagged.
Oh dear. I'm glad someone saw it.
So creatures, I might be able to help in the thighs department, although the more colors is unfortunately against my religion. So.
That's fair. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying that's what activates neurons.
Yeah, I'm a card
Body
carrying.
has to be in black and white.
Yeah, I'm a card carrying member of the.
Grayscale.
I'm the card carrying member of the monochromatocytes. So.
Well, it works on you very nicely.
Tongue.
I'm gonna boot that pink nose.
The pink nose is pretty
Remind you
cute.
what little color you have.
All right. I'm gonna read. Ah, Mistress Ahty, Mistress Y'shtola, how may I be of service? We've come to speak with Master Fortuno. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the Master is in residence. I shall inform him as he has guests. I mean, Y'shtola is very monochromatic too. Just saying. Well. Emeliance would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of import to discuss. Then pray proceed. You have my full attention. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Scholar Montaigne expressed much the same sentiment, I assure you. We'll not attempt to circumvent the Forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason, yes? If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing this forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, she was his guardian and his friend, a selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horror and suffering. But the brother has given up on thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people yet healing from the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty while betraying the longing in his heart. 'Tis no vital mission, perhaps, reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue, all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in research to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful such a separation must be. Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Indeed. He seems a lot more agreeable this time around. Do not celebrate just yet. The Forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations and deliver the decision to you at the Baldessian Annex.
What are these rules?
Okay, let's see.
Malik, that is curiously close to the Scooby-Doo shuffle.
Scooby shuffle.
It's titled Get Fantasy on the Marketplace.
Nice.
Of course I got
Beautiful.
lost there.
Is that a Rick and Morty reference?
It might.
I hate it. I hate it even more.
Well, you know what reference I'm getting at too, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
For those in chat, I almost said shat, but strangely it's appropriate.
Ahty's getting worse this weekend.
Oh my
Ahty's
god.
getting spicy.
So story. I laughed so much last night that I woke up in pain. I hurt myself.
Dear.
I hurt myself. So immediately in the morning after my coffee, I went live with Yori for Poke Morning. And Poke Morning the last few mornings have been very unhinged. This morning was.
So I've heard.
Yeah. This morning was no exception. And, oh my god. Needless to say, my insides desired very much to be on the outside.
To be outside. I was there for that.
Oh god. And, like, every time I laugh, I can still feel it. I can still feel it.
I don't know what triggered it, but I started paying attention once Ahty started breaking down. I hope somebody clipped it. I don't know what the triggering factor was.
But, like, which time that I was breaking down?
Something with your insides wanting to be outside.
Oh yes, yeah. So yeah. I was crying because like.
And I remember Yori telling Ryu's on Buzz not to ask what just happened.
Oh yes, and then we had the discussion about me passively, quote unquote, corrupting.
Oh yes.
Ryu, yeah.
Yes. I don't know how you could corrupt anymore. I think Ryu's like a pretty average shatter here anyway. So like I think they're already indoctrinated.
Getting there, getting there. The brainwashing is nearly complete.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. My brain rot is infected. We were pretty good.
Jeez, that was an intense game of Triple Triad. We hit sudden death 3 times, and then I won at the last second by a double plus.
Hell yeah.
A double same. So no, wait, is it actually? Oh god, they do have plus in here. Why?
Plus and same, yeah. Plus, same, sudden death, and fallen ace. That's why I said at the beginning, what the hell are these rules?
A problem.
Charlian style.
Yep.
Kill it. Kill it.
Charlie, what sudden death means is that if the game draws, then you replay with the cards that you currently control.
Yeah, so if you captured some cards, you now have those cards.
I sudden death 3 times and then won at the last second with a double plus.
Gosh.
Your deck must have been fucky as hell.
I'm gonna weed. I'm gonna weed. Weeding time. So, what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Charlian, and salted the earth for good measure. When it became clear that her student, was a petitioner, the petitioner in question, well, no few members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded, in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. That served to silence the grumblers and stiffen a few spines, and it was agreed that allowing you entry to the archives was the least we could do in return. That is wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, as I am sure you are aware, this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor, and bid you good day. Is Kyoto and Asien yet? No, not yet. Soon, though. Soon. Ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Aye. But that very stoicism is exactly what Charlian needed to guide it through not one, but 2 exoduses. Oh yeah, that's right. I am. I am an Asien. There we go. Forbidden knowledge. The knowledge of how long Ahty's tail is. This is true. Anubis, hello, welcome on in. Let's see. I didn't see anything, Poji. I didn't see anything, Poji.
Huh? What?
Hey, you goober.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
When
know what
Ahty changed outfits for like the briefest moment, their regular clothes did. Nips, it was safe.
Ahty.
Charlie.
What?
Challenging me.
What?
But yeah, I called it out in chat. I thought.
I can't believe you would force Ahty's tail.
Boobies!
I'm gonna weed. I'm gonna read. If I were but 5 years younger, I'd cast aside my lectern and join you on your adventures in a heartbeat. Alright, I will say, if anybody clips that, you're banned. That went rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes for getting my hands on those forbidden tomes, and now I can simply walk in through the door. Yes, yeah, absolutely correct, Dozy. Our focus will be on finding House Demir's research notes, of course, but the thought of so much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. And y'all, I will say, I can tell if somebody's clipped something because it immediately shows up in my video producer, even if you don't publish it. So just a word of warning. So if anybody needs to delete something real quick, I highly suggest it. Just saying. Wee woo, I'm disappointed. In all fairness, it wasn't a clip. It's fine. Okay. I could tell you discarded the clip. Okay. I'm gonna read some more. You'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume? You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your help. Oh, it was my pleasure. Believe me, you may find the knowledge you seek. May you find the knowledge you seek. Shall we? All right, there we go. Okay, so
invalid target.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's like, it's not that I don't mind my nipless boobs on Twitch, because like that's exactly what's showing in my PNG tuber right now. However, with my 3D avatar, considering it has a cartoony look to it. No. So considering it has a cartoony type shape and appearance, without clothes, the way that the actual model looks without clothes is kind of creepypasta. It doesn't look good at all. It's not hot or like sexual in any way. I mean, it's like
Are you looking for that Uncanny Valley, a-chance?
Kinda, yeah. Not something that you would want to see. So
it's not that you would get in trouble. It's just that you don't like how it looks.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's still fine for TOS, even if it's just a fraction of a second. But like, yeah. I'm gonna chat with your store.
Where? What's the emote?
Come along, Ahty. Numenon and its forbidden wisdom awaits. All right. Let's do it.
I don't have a sleep command.
You do.
Well, I don't know what it is. How do I do it?
Try asking our good friend Dozy.
That's not really sleeping.
You're falling asleep.
What if you edit the model to just slap 2 flat planes of a watermelon PNG on it? I don't unfortunately don't know that much about like Unity and Blender and shit like that to be able to do stuff like that. Did my stream crash?
What the hell?
I think
No.
you did crash for a moment. Yeah, you're crashing. At least on my end you are.
Yeah, it just disconnected for me.
What the fuck? What
Shit.
happened?
Buffer.
It's in a loop. I'm on a loop.
I'm still showing that I'm connected on OBS.
Yeah, but Twitch side is bad. Let's see.
Hold on, checking down detector.
Oh,
Do appear,
Yep, down detector has a huge problem.
you're back.
Okay.
do appear to be back, so
Yeah, I'm back.
carry on as though nothing happened.
Yeah, and it still says that I've been going for an hour and 34 minutes, so that's correct.
Yeah, no, it didn't cut. It just
That was weird.
Down detector showing a lot of things just spiked right then.
Interesting. That's actually rather shocking. You were so quick with that, Malik. Oh my god.
Oh, I have a quick link to go directly to it to check.
Oh, okay. That's smart. I should probably do that. How do I want to go? Yeah, I'm just gonna go this path.
What's going on?
Like my stream crashed for like a little bit. Like the connection did. It's not my. It wasn't OBS. It was like my connection to Twitch
It wasn't
did
the
something.
game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
What?
like I just shed 10 viewers just then. So I think it crashed for a lot of people.
I think I now understand the second riddle. Now that I have an understanding of what the riddles are like.
Also, Proxy, welcome on in, Proxy. How are you doing? My favorite purple cat.
Welcome back, Buxy.
Sorry for the tardy response to seeing you in chat. Could I get a shout out for Proxy Glitch Cat and Dozy Slumbers?
Poji, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
The second riddle was the hardest for me, honestly. That was the one I had to look up, like the whole
No, that
walkthrough
answer
for.
does not make sense.
Thank you, Ryu, and thank you,
Not make
Pochi.
sense. Third one's super easy. That
Yeah,
shit-
third one I
that
did,
shit is
I figured out first, and then I did have to look up like a hint for the first one, and then it's the second one I needed the walkthrough for.
Yeah, the second one, like, how is that an answer? It should
I
be
didn't even
something
see
else.
I didn't even like see the target too. Like I was walking around every place and I didn't even see that thing. That one.
Yeah. I think I did find it and talk to it, and it's like, could this be one of the keepers? And I'm just like, what do I do?
Oh yeah, Adi. I attended a local pride parade yesterday for the first time. It's the country's biggest pride event. You know what? I think I read about something like that on Blue Sky. What country is it? It's the Is it the Philippines? I don't know if it was the Philippines I was reading about.
Well, it certainly wasn't big. I went to my first pride parade this year.
Yeah, I wanted to go this year. I really wanted to go this year, but like, shit like always conspires against me, I swear. Like, I just never have time for it. It just sucks. Alright, I'm gonna chat with my wife here. Right. Oh, I already read that one. To think the set of instructions I laughingly imagined may actually exist but yalms away from where you found me napping. If I had known Alzadal III's exploits sooner, I could have saved myself days of research. Even a children's book might have pointed me in the right direction. To achieve the impossible, one must needs be flexible of mind and look beyond conventional wisdom. A lesson I had already learned, but clearly not taken to heart. Give me a second. Oh, those are just blue squares. Okay. So in the distance in the back there, these two blue things, I thought were more of these here, but no, they're these. So I was like, ooh, more lore. Ooh, Vera with the saucy dance. I see. Alright, I weed. I think it was the first time that local furry groups were there too. I was handling a fursuiter friend. Hell yeah. I am deaf, but you have CC on, so I can see what you say. Like, nice. Hell yeah. It does pretty well. The closed captioning does pretty well. It's not perfect, but I think it's probably the best one that I've tried so far. And I'm glad you can see that. It actually makes me so happy. It makes me so happy that's actually useful. It makes me so happy. Archon Y'shtola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into the restricted archives? Follow me if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. I play Final Fantasy XIV too? Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Oh, look at this place.
If House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
What I find interesting about this place is that the music is very similar to, I think it's Matoya's Relic, or the Anti-Tower. It's one of those.
It's a bit more Anti-Tower. Matoya's Relic, I believe, is... I can't remember. I think it's Matoya's Relic that is very much Adam's Family.
Wait, there's the melody. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, that might be In Long Dry.
Yeah. It is, but it's a variant of it.
Yeah, no. I think Joxel's got it. It's
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely In Long Dry.
Yep, it is.
Oh, but I love it. I absolutely...
It's really good.
This
It's
is my
really
new room.
good.
This is my new private room.
I like the pillar bookcases.
I do too.
The upside down pillow book. Can this be my new private room?
I think they're cool if a bit impractical. They look like
That's
they
the fun
would
part about
topple.
them.
This room is incredible. It really is.
It's good for binders.
I love how
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
And I don't know which is a reference of which in this case, because it's a relatively newer game. But this kind of looks like the library in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I don't remember.
Shimmer Tower.
You're right. I vaguely remember that, but you're right. Yes.
Endwalker did come out after 7 Remake, if I remember correctly. Or rather, this patch did come out after...
Yeah, this patch came after. Endwalker came out first, but this patch came after.
Interesting.
That's why it's like I wasn't sure because if 7 was referencing 14 or if 14 was referencing 7.
I don't know, maybe a parallel reference considering the time frame.
So do you
Asset flip.
Yeah. Do y'all realize all the staircases that lead up to the second tier are all facing the same way, and it gives the room kind of like
notice that.
it gives the room kind of a cyclone hurricane look to it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh,
Along
God.
with the ground, the icon on the ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
they love the spiraling seashell in Charlian. Spiraling seashell is their motif.
I don't know why. I mean, we've seen such pretty architecture in this game everywhere, but there's something about this room that just makes the happy brain chemicals.
I get it. Old Charlian is, I think, my favorite architecture out of all the places. It's like, if we ever get a housing district in Old Charlian, I'm putting money down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the only thing that breaks it up for me is the fact that the archway over the door prevents the second floor from being a complete ring.
That's true, yeah. Oh, the music here. Oh, God. I'm gonna read. So many books I've yet to read. Yes, we are here for one specific volume. You needn't remind me. I'm not rushing you. Although, if you want to hide behind the stacks and smooch for a bit, I would not say no. Today, in a world not my own, I met the most beautiful void-born creature. She was so unlike her ravenous brethren, eyes blazing not with hunger but trembling, like a candle's flame, threatening to flicker out at any moment. I wonder if she is even the proper word. Such distinctions seem inconsequential, insignificant even. All that matters is the love I feel for this exquisite, transcendent being. Though you were tempted to read more, this does not seem to be the volume you were seeking. Oh, the weighty tome. Let's see. Oh, this music is incredible. In the year 1564 of the 6th Astral Era, the Amalja summoned Ifrit, their patron god. Accounts describe the being as a gigantic lizard-like being with the potent command of fire-aspected magics. If we consider that primal summoning is an act fueled by faith and prayer, it is unsurprising, if not unexpected, and the resulting deiform entity should manifest the appearance and powers with which it is attributed by its worshippers. What, then, might emerge from the ether should one who believes in an almighty omniscience attempt the same ritual? Would the scholar himself grace us with his presence? Some other embodiment of divine sagacity? Could this man-made god truly be all-knowing? And if it were, whence would such knowledge arise? I myself have many questions concerning the nature of the ancient world, but no spell to transport me back to the days of old. Could I instead summon a being possessed of encyclopedic wisdom of every age, yet with no means to verify its pronouncements? How could one be certain they were true? Though your mind spins with the possibilities discussed therein, this does not seem to be the volume you were seeking. Oof. That was a lot of fun to read, not gonna lie. I loved every minute of that. What does this one say? The following pages detail an advanced method for manipulating rift-spanning apertures as devised by Nuhashan, the 9th patriarch of House Daemir. This looks like it might be it. We present these research notes to the faculty of Charlian's Studium as both a token of our friendship and an expression of our boundless admiration. You appear to have located the forbidden volume you seek. Y'shtola will need to make that final transportation. Okay. Let's go. have something you'd like to show me, do you? My apologies. I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by its contents. Well done, Ahty. I think you may have found our prize.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damia's resonance many times at the Great Work. Time to see what all the fuss was about. Among the ranks of the Voidsent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard. From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures, a talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations. Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure.
Okay, I'm not going to give any details, but seeing this shape right now is giving me a tiny bit of PTSD. It really is. It's tickling my anxiety. And it's mainly because of another Final Fantasy game that I played, that I completed, that like, fuck, I can't even say any more about it. I'm just.
Our findings revealed that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate. Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism.
Nabu, hello, welcome on in. Speaking of completed Final Fantasy, I'm finally done with Final Fantasy X, and someday we'll play 9 next. Hell yeah. I plan to replay Final Fantasy IX actually very soon. Very soon. Because I want to go through it with the help of a like a playthrough, like a text playthrough guide, and I want to 100% it. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX is fantastic. Highly recommended. It is my tippy-top favorite Final Fantasy games.
We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos. How could I have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon Voidsent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
Yeah, sorry, those two commands are actually turned off because of cinema mode.
And still, House Damia went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive.
Yeah, that is some sketchy shit.
It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
9 I'd say is average. Is average. I didn't 100% it. Like, there's definitely stuff that I missed. So it's probably longer with all of that content. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty long, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was overly so. Let's see real quick. If y'all don't mind me making a little diversion here. Let's see. How can I look that up? The Tube of You. I think my full playthrough is on YouTube right now. Let's see, playlists. Where's Final Fantasy IX? So many Final Fantasy games. Actually, not a lot, but several. Let's see. There's 16. Final Fantasy IX was actually... Oh, here it is. View full playlist. 25 no, it was... Yeah, 25 videos. Each of them is between 3.5 and 4.5 hours. So I'd say about 100 hours. 100 hours, 120 hours. Nova, have a good sleep, okay? Have a great night. Have a great night. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX was fantastic. I can't believe that was 2 years ago. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I did have to do a bit of grinding though, but it was so good. It was so good. Like, I started it in August and finished it in February of the following year. It might sound like a long time, but I was only playing it 1 day a week. There we go. Okay.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves. Ah, but that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Mm-hmm. I would love to start crafting the Atomos. I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hanish alchemist who would be delighted to involve herself in our House Daymare project. Our business here is concluded for the moment. Please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed. Should you wish to indulge in more forbidden literature, I will be here. Patron mode disabled. Security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nidhana can. I say we return to Thavnair and look for her at the Great Work. Right. That is where we go. I'm gonna talk to... Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I'm gonna go talk to Y'shtola again, and that's fucking Malik! Oh my god! Oh. Holy shit! That really got me. Oh my god, did that get me? Holy shit! I got got good.
Oh god, what?
I went to turn around to talk to Y'shtola because Y'shtola was still standing there. I'm like, oh, Y'shtola's an extra, and I was like, oh fuck, it's Malik.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
Koji did it. Nice job, Koji.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Secret fanfics of Portional is probably kept in there. I mean, if they are dozy, I will find them.
Oh wow. You think you think we were about to stumble upon Fortuno's secret hentai collection?
I don't want his collection. I want the fanfics about him.
I don't know. He doesn't really do anything for me. Although Y'shtola fanfics, on the other hand.
See, it's an even thing. You get the usual ones, I get the Portional ones.
Okay.
Balances out.
Okay. Oh wow, what a convo to join in on. Hey, Hal, welcome on in.
I will also take Thancred and Gaia's fanfic.
Thancred, you can have the Thancred ones, also the Gaius ones. I don't think I'm interested in either one of those.
Yep. More for me.
Yeah.
Okay, but how do I get them to reveal themselves?
Good question, Koji.
Dinner. You take them to dinner first.
Give them their
prize
favorite food, but
is one golden hued.
Nobody laughed at that.
How do I give them?
I smiled. I smiled.
You smiled. At least take a
Yeah,
girl to
it's a
dinner
classic.
first. Yep.
Well, listen, I say it all the time, so it made me smile. I say this
Fair
joke
enough.
all the time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Where do I need to go? I need to go to the Great Work.
Great work.
The Great Week.
There's Y'shtola. Y'shtola, how can you stand wearing all that black in this heat?
Savrin, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Have a good sleep, okay? Thank you so much for coming to both streams today. And Ruineel, hello, welcome on in.
To build diff.
Alright, I'm done with RP walking. There we are. Now I will RP run. Okay, here we go. I weed. Nope. I'm gonna talk to the genuine Y'shtola article here. All these sallow, sleep-deprived faces, but their eyes still burn with fiery zeal. Some things never change. Two Ahty streams the same day, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I do love Saturdays. They are a lot, though. Y'shtola tells me you are pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it. Actually, when I get back into the voice call, I want to discuss something, actually. I have no doubt you will be interested. This research log should speak for itself. Will it now? By the sisters. This is the mark of House Daemir. I never even knew such a work existed. Few should. It was sequestered in Numenon's restricted archives, after all. It was? But that means every word within is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tome filled with forbidden research. You should put it right in... and you put it right into my unsuspecting hand? I can't hardly wait to read it. Nidahana is blessed. I adore her. To think that the Daemir were developing such marvelous techniques so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over the centuries, I wonder? Now that you've glanced over the notes, what say you to helping us build a new mock Atomos? I say yes, 1,000 times yes. Work on a Daemir project that had even the redoubtable scholars of Sharlayan trembling in their sandals. No alchemist of the great work could resist. You are a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose I should ask. What do you mean to do with this big mouth simulacrum once we've built it? We're basically going to hell. So there's a secret void gate, and it's sealed in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty? Today is a day of revelations indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atomos is to expand this hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating rift-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without first taking into account every single factor. Then by all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly, once we've finished gathering the components I require. Charlene's markets provided a raw aquamarine and pure water crystals. But I might need help obtaining a small quantity of astrally infused water. For such a liquid, you need go no further than the font of Maya. The ascetics of old once favored the place for their meditations, and the water which pools there now is known to enliven the flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill a flask at the pool, I will petition Vritra to join us. The idea I have in mind won't amount to much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We meet back here anon. All right, before I go any further. All right, is everybody out of the cutscene?
I'm almost out.
Okay.
I'm on a quab.
I will hold on until everyone's out.
It's all starting to come back to me, Ahty. I remember this part, watching you do this part.
Yep.
Not this part exactly, but... 15-second long cutscene.
Let me know when y'all are out.
Ishtola's walking away, so the cutscene should be ending. I am out.
Okay.
We're doing science stuff with the girlies. This is so fun.
Isn't it? Right? So one thing I wanted to mention, since I've got like, I've got, mods in chat, and I've got like a mod here in voice. Next weekend is my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. So next weekend is my birthday, and I plan on doing a stream that's going to be around 12 hours. Now, I don't expect... Oh my god, I'm getting a raid right now. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
They heard about the birthday.
Blagopi, welcome on in. Bodri90, thank you so much for the follow. And Untall Steve, thank you so much for the follow as well. Blagopi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What were you doing for music stuff? Tell me all about the music stuff. But holy heck, make sure you get your self-care stuff going too, though. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Lance, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Holy heck. Welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I'm a trans furry gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're getting a little bit further in the main story quest in Endwalker. We're in Chapter 3 right now, but, like, towards the beginning. Oh my god, I love the tail. Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. I love it, too. And it's animated, like, a little bit. Like, if I smile, it kind of swishes around, like... That's like, I love it. I love it. It's very reactive. It's super cool. But holy heck, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free. Kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You could even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But holy heck, the whole point is just have a good time. Just have a good time. And above all else, you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. But welcome on in, folks. And Blagopi, thank you so much for your raid. Thank you. I'm mesmerized by it. Good. All right. So I was just taking like right when the raid happened, I was just like kind of pausing for a little bit and talking about what next weekend was going to be like. So, as I was saying, next weekend is my birthday. And on Saturday, I'm going to be doing about a 12-hour stream. It's going to start with Pokemorning, like normal with Yori. And Yori and I are going to be gaming together until Yori gets tired, basically. You know, so when Yori gets tired, I'm going to probably switch games to what, I don't know. If I'm feeling more Pokemon, I might resume my Diamond Nuzlocke that I had been playing when I left on vacation for Christmas. I might do that for a while. Or I might do something completely new. I haven't figured it out yet. But the whole point is to just do a 12-hour stream because I love streaming. I love hanging out with folks, you know, and I just want to fill all that time, you know. I never did anything for my streamiversary. I never did anything for my affiliate anniversary, which are like basically 2 weeks apart. And with my birthday coming up, with my holy shit, Hal, thank
another
you.
raid?
No, yeah, Hal, thank you so much for that tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Sub.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's the secret. When Space Core yells space, that's a first-time sub.
Yep. Since you mentioned it was almost your birthday, thank you so much, Hal. And that's a huge compliment too. I'm sorry about how loud that is. I need to get that under control. But that's a huge compliment. Like, you know, somebody who like basically who presses that subscribe button because they like what I do enough to do it. That's a huge compliment. Thank you so much. That makes me a little bit emotional. Not gonna lie.
Ahty gets my Prime sub every month.
Oh, I appreciate it. But like, yeah, it's like I just want to hang out with y'all for a super long time. I love streaming, so I mean, I just gotta remember to eat and drink. But like,
make sure you have those you should probably have those both as redeems that day.
Oh yeah, remember to eat, remember to drink. I should. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Snack time redeem.
Yeah. I've been following your Blue Sky for a while and never managed to make a stream, so I'm glad. Oh hell yeah! Nice. That's so awesome.
I forgot what the button combination is to dive underwater.
I think it's Control Space.
B.
Oh, okay. Or it's that.
Control what?
Yeah, I thought it was just B.
B?
B?
I put
No,
I
B
mapped
is-
Oh yeah, it is Control Space. Okay.
Control space.
Yeah.
I must have changed the keybind then.
Yeah, I mapped
No,
mine. I
it's
remapped
not
mine,
control
so-
space.
Try X. See that does it.
No, it is control space. I wasn't deep enough in.
Ah.
Weird.
Oh.
Silly.
It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, like, so that's gonna be on Saturday. It's July 5th. My real birthday is on the 6th, but I don't usually stream on Sundays. Not anymore. So I'm just gonna do that on the 5th. You know. So like, yeah, like I'm gonna be playing with Yori in the morning, and then when she gets tired and wants to do something else, like eat or probably do something else with her time, I'll switch to a different game until it's Final Fantasy 14 time, and then we'll do that as normal. So like, yeah, I mean, it's for everybody who's listening right now, it's really not going to change too much. Like, you know, with our current Final Fantasy 14 crew, we're going to be just doing all that stuff. But I'm going to be streaming literally all day. So, yeah, if y'all want to come and go, or like come by and lurk, or do whatever you want to do, that's cool. That's totally cool. But yeah, and like I don't expect my mods to be there all 12 hours.
I'll try to be though.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. And you know, it's kind of short notice too.
I want to.
Okay. I won't stop you. You.
I'm not saying that I'll be able to pull it off, but I will try.
Okay.
Because that Saturday, you said Saturday, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll be doing a thing with Vera.
Yeah.
About 4 hours. Well, maybe not 4 hours. Depends on how long the chapter takes.
Is it Fantasy Life or something different?
No. We've started doing Tales from the Borderlands.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Before, but he hasn't. He's playing, and I'm just kind of additional commentary.
Okay.
But I can kind of, like, in the background, while I'm chatting with him and watching him play, I can also kind of be, like, lurking on your stream and doing mod stuff.
Yeah. One thing I want to do, I've wanted to play that game on stream I should at some point. Yeah. There's also a Telltale game from like with the whole the Expanse universe, which I want to play also.
I'm not familiar with Expanse.
It's like, I would say it's peak sci-fi. It really is. It's kind of like about like, you know, people who get fed up with Earth, so they start colonizing Mars, and like, you know, and it's basically like two countries kind of on the brink of like a Cold War. They're kind of like at each other's throats and stuff, and then there's people who are caught in the middle, who inhabit the asteroid belt, and then like there's also aliens and stuff like that, and it's just a really cool series, super cool series.
Are you trying to walk to where we're going?
Kinda, yeah.
You were going to be walking for a very long time. Do you remember where the lady and the baby were?
There's
the final days we're here. That's where we're going.
Okay. There's so many ladies and so many babies in this game. All right, I'm gonna at least get on my journey.
Because you're gonna have to go all the way up to the bridge at the very north and then come back down south.
All right, I'm just gonna jump off the cliff then. There we go. Here we are.
That's faster.
Yeah. Once we get there, though, I do need to. I do need to take another ad break. Yeah. Oh, this lady and the baby, the tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The
All right.
trauma.
Yep. Yay, trauma.
That's why I thought you'd know what I was talking about when I said the lady and the baby.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank you, Surette.
Something like that.
Thank you, Surette, and thank you, Creatures, for amplifying said drama. Thank you.
Creatures is just floating.
I'm floating. I'm relaxing.
Surette is playing drowned.
Thank you so much for that.
Good job, Surette. Good job.
You guys are fuckers. Okay. All right. I am going
You're
to...
not?
Okay, I can't argue with that. I do need to take the ad break, though.
Okay,
I got 30
now.
seconds. So, folks, I need to take a 3-minute ad break because Twitch makes me do this. It's a chance to get out of your chair and stretch those weggies, get yourself a drinky and a snack, and I will meet you back here in 3 minutes. BRB. Okay, we're back.
No.
There we go. All right. Cinema mode goes back on.
Where do you go when you want to buy name brand spatulas at a fraction of retail cost?
Spatula City! Spatula City!
Spatula City. Wow, that's strange. Okay, that was an unintended consequence. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. That's undelete the streamer. Yes. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna rejoin voice here. All right. Right. I'm back. Swim through the poopy water. There we go. All right. We really went up today. Yes. Plus. All right. So I need to go over here. There we go. All right, heck this. There we go. So is it in the great work that I'm supposed to go? I think so. Maybe? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Alright. I will de-chocobo. Alright. Oh, Varshana's here. Oh, I forgot to mention. The Font of Maya attracts aggressive wildlife. And you should watch out for them when, you go there next time. My apologies. Right. Okay. Arcania Stola requested that I join you, but of her plans she offered scant detail. Do you have that flask for me? Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Ahty. Look who I came across. Estinian seemed in need of diversion, and we, in turn, may have need of his lance. Right. Then, now that our little party is assembled, let us make our way to the ruins. Will we have need of Matsia's boat again? Not this time. When Stola informed me of our destination, I arranged for a vessel to be made ready at Achiali. Your Excellency is ever the gracious host, shall we? Alright, Achiali time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I shall do something different. Where is it? There it is. Oh, my mountain zoo. There we are. I got this last year for drinking a bunch of Mountain Dew. If you cook it, does it taste like chicken or Mountain Dew? Yes. There we are. Oh, there's actually a bunch of people here to talk to. And all this time, I thought the tales of Alzadal's horde were no more than drunken sailors' fancies. 'Tis likely not needed with Vritra along, but I held on to the map against the chance we might return to the ruins. You need not keep your weapons close at hand. The Guardians will not attack if I am present, so I pray you leave them be. They're expensive, please don't break them. The ship is yours to command. Our thanks. We set sail at once. Oh, this is so exciting! Alzadal's legacy. To see the truth of a legend with mine own eyes. All aboard for the treasure vault. So much. I forced my dad to buy 6 for me. Found out I couldn't because I have an EU account and they're still under the plates cabinet untouched. Aww. That's weird. That's weird how they would region restrict it like that. That's kind of shitty. I thought we cleared this place of constructs the last time we came through. 'Twould seem a few stragglers remained. Poor Vritra. He really should have spoken with Estinian before we left. I shudder to think that we've cost them in terms of construct materials. He laid waste to them ere I could utter a single word. Oh, did he break more of them? Gonna take nappies. Ryu, have a good sleep, okay? Good night, sweetie. Have a good sleep. Estinian broke more. What a jerk. How did he forget that already? It's Estinian. Estinian's not the brightest.
Alone were impressive enough, but I never dreamed such a treasure lay hidden in the depths of the bounty. It may have been helpful to know this device existed, Your Excellency.
My apologies. The gate was a secret I shared with none but my closest advisors. I feared for what might happen should those with ill intentions learn of its existence.
Yeah, you could, like, literally destroy the world with that.
What is it you're doing now?
There's something I wish to verify. The NOAA reports claim that a short stint into the void carries little risk of etheric imbalance. Should one suffer an injury, however, or if one's expedition drags on longer than intended, that risk becomes significantly greater. Graha theorized that a warding scale would confer protection from the void's corrupting influence, but I would prefer to test that hypothesis before we set foot in the 13th ourselves.
Yeah, good plan, actually.
So, this is an experiment of sorts.
Oh, hang on a sec. Are the pronouns next to the chat names part of the browser extension? I'm on mobile. No. That's part of what I have for a chat module. Like, so basically that stuff is going to be baked into the video. So, like, you know, so you're still, like, you know, if you're on PC, like, or you're on desktop, you'd be able to see those pronouns in chat. But if you had the extension installed, but like if you didn't have that, you'd still be able to see the pronouns baked into the video anyway. Yeah, it is really cool. So like if you ever start streaming, or you are a streamer and you're looking for a great like chat module that's not Stream Elements, that's not Streamlabs. It's called Slime2, slime the number 2.stream. Completely free to use, you know, and it looks great. It looks a whole lot better than the other stuff. It really does. Cyberclaw, hello, welcome on in. Ooh, full body wiggles, let's go. There we are.
Yes, an experiment. Tell me, how would you go about testing the efficacy of the warding scale?
I think what I would do is if I had the ability to summon a familiar, I would send that instead of me.
Very good. I see you've been paying attention. As Vritra sent his simulacrum, so too shall we rely on a familiar to bear the brunt of any unpleasant consequences. Now, a lowly imp can navigate a fissure, no matter how narrow. Which means an arcane entity of similar stature should be able to manage the same. I hadn't wanted it to come to this. But no other familiars will do, I'm afraid.
I mislike the sound of that. What manner of fiend does she mean to summon?
Yikes.
From ocean rise and cloudbank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Water, water, froth and foam!
What? That was very anime.
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Yep.
Oh, come now. That was adorable.
Oh, they're cute! What? Aww. She's embarrassed.
Though not my first choice. These familiars I conceived of as a child have the best chance of fitting through the gate. I only wish my younger self had considered a more dignified ending to the creation ritual. In any case, these two should serve us well.
She has to recite as she has been taught, yep. My reaction to seeing those guys too. I've never seen the minion drop. Yeah, I've never seen it either. This was the advertisement part of post Endwalker. Yeah, I think I remember that. Okay, now the music is Matoya's Relic, yep. Imagine the voice actor's booth during this. It's like, you want me to do that again? Come on!
This one will bear a warding scale. And when they return from the 13th, we can observe how the talisman, or absence thereof, has affected the progress of the Void's corruption. If I could impose upon you to open the gate. Your Excellency?
Ah, yes, of course.
We should also be wary of void scent slipping through while we conduct our experiment. Estinian, you are to keep Nidana safe from harm.
I always thought that was a meme edit.
As you say.
You had best be on your guard as well.
Froth and foam.
Oh, are you volunteering to join the Nixies? I could shrink you down, you know.
So I love it. I love this. Because like in this expansion, every now and then I get the opportunity to tease Y'shtola just a little bit. I love it. She's so cute. Oh my god. And now y'all know my obsession, my sheer obsession with Y'shtola. I joke that I think there was a Boba Tea ad around the time this patch came out. Either around this patch or as pre-Dawn Trail advertising for the beach weather.
Let us begin, shall we?
I love it. I tease Y'shtola and she threatens me. That's our dynamic.
Nixies, into the void.
Bye! Wow. Wow, creatures. Wow. We're all agreed. We never let Y'shtola live that down, right? That's right. Yep.
I always thought that had been a meme edit. Because I always saw it like low quality, so...
It's so good, though. Oh, I love that. I love that.
I need that as like a routine or something.
It's so funny. But okay, I'm gonna read. Every time I come here, it reminds me of that dark portal above the Crystal Tower, and the final lash of Ajdaya's tail as she plunged into the void. Sisters, save me. I will never see Y'shtola the same way again. Froth and foam, indeed. Looks like Nidhana's not gonna let her live it down either. I struggle to picture Y'shtola as a little girl. Easier to believe she sprang fully formed from one of Master Matoya's cauldrons. Awesome. Hell yeah. We need to wait for a time to ensure a meaningful result. Be patient and keep a watch for any intruders. Yeah, I remember that, Malik. I was really disappointed. Look at Nidhana. She's like, woo!
I think we've waited long enough. Nixies, return to my side.
Aw, poor thing.
Thank you, little one. You did well.
Oh, the poor thing. Its essence has been irrevocably warped.
That doesn't sound.
We're out of time. I must reseal the void gate.
They're coming through!
In the name of Alzadal III, I bar this door unto the void.
That was close.
Well, that was a sharp lesson in the dangers of void gates.
And what of our experiment? I'd say the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, indeed.
The unprotected Nixie has suffered extensive etheric corruption. As Nidana observed, it's well on its way to becoming a void scent.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know, Poji.
The one merged with the talisman, however, appears unaffected. I sense no changes to its equilibrium. Rest now, little ones.
Graha's theory was correct then.
So it would seem. But while our second familiar was untouched by void energies, the talisman itself shows signs of degradation.
Oh, interesting.
It was, of course, originally designed to shield the soul from primal tempering. It stands to reason that etheric corruption of a different sort would affect it differently. We may need to modify the warding scale's design to account for the 13th's uniquely unstable ether.
You've said much of the Void's instability, but my imagination fails me. What manner of place is this broken world?
Ah, my apologies. I forget that not all of us spend our days sequestered in dusty archives. The 13th is a reflection of the source that was drowned in a flood of darkness. In Emet-Selch's own words, this tragedy was a result of the Ascians' attempts to force a rejoining. They erred in their haste, and made of that world a useless void. And what of your own experience? Will you tell us of what you observed during Noah's expedition? I can picture it now. The sunless, Stygian expanse, infested with legions of ether-starved monstrosities. A void in every sense of the word.
What you have described in such lurid detail is exactly why I hesitate to encourage you.
Worry not, great Vritra. Our journey into the 13th is but the first leg of a longer voyage.
Ah, yeah. There it is. There it is. The thing is, like, I kind of understand his hesitation because, like, you know, he's biased. He's biased and he knows it. He knows that he's biased. So, like, basically, like, he wants to encourage them. He wants them to, like, throw caution to the wind and just do it without any preparation or anything like that, regardless of how dangerous it is. You know, that's in his heart of hearts. That's what he wants. But, like, his brain is is basically holding that all back, and it's just like, wait a minute. Like, you know the dangers, you know, and it would be irresponsible. It would be irresponsible to send all of these people potentially to their death. You know, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. So well written.
A voyage that shall lead us to other reflections, to new mysteries and discoveries. And I mean to be there every step of the way.
Yep, exactly, Poji. Exactly.
But first I must focus on refining the warding talisman.
Then I can begin work on constructing an artificial Atomos. Or I could, if I had the relevant manuals to hand. Might I be so bold as to request access to the Satrap's family archives? am, Your Excellency.
Oh, yes. That can be arranged. I will speak to my officials upon our return.
Wonder what that was all about.
We will see you back in the city then.
Yep, Estinian senses it too. Did you reach this far into post-Endwalker Ahty, or still kind of familiar? I did. I know exactly where I left off. But we're getting closer and closer. We're still really close. Seeing the Void's terrors firsthand was an experience, but I doubt fear of such creatures is at the root of Ritra's hesitation. Once Nidhana succeeds in replicating the Mach Atomos, this door into the 13th will be ours to open. Will you be crossing the threshold alongside us? I realize this is more my endeavor than yours. To be honest, I've no interest in visiting the Void myself. Might we discuss this later? There is something I must do first. It's not a new dungeon, it's Ormvale. Very true, very true. Why does everyone insist on being so secretive? I, at least, had good reason for not wanting to explain my Nixie ritual. Shall we proceed with our other preparations, then? As we saw, the warding scale can be effective at protecting the bearer from the other sources of etheric corruption. Nevertheless, the talisman's durability will need to be improved if it is to withstand the Void's influence for a prolonged length of time. And I think that is a problem we can address without involving the brilliant but busy alchemists who created it. Who do we know who excels at this kind of structural augmentation? The Alligans? Perhaps they once did, but availing ourselves of Allagan insights tends to be an involved process in and of itself. Nay, I believe a more straightforward approach is in order, consulting with the engineers of Garland Ironworks. As I recall, Sid himself is no stranger to the Void and its volatile energies. With his experienced hand at the helm, I have every confidence that the Ironworks can strengthen the warding scale. Come, let us visit our operation in Ralger's Reach and commission their best and brightest. Huh. Oh wow, they beamed us right here. Interesting, okay.
So they kind of had to write Sid out.
Wow, it's been a while since we've been here, huh?
I was just saying, I'm happy to finally be working with the Ironworks again, because it's been a minute.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is where we're ending off for the night, Ahty?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome. I'm gonna head out now then, because I didn't sleep well last night. I will talk to you all later.
Okay. Take care, creatures.
Night-night.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Y'shtola, and I'm going to pick up this quest with the junior engineer, and then we'll probably sign off for the night. Let's see. Nope. Oh wow. Thank you, Malik. Malik, you were fucking trolling me tonight. Oh my god. That's so funny. That is so funny. Perhaps this young man can locate Sid for us. Ahty, what brings you to the Ironworks? We have a commission for you and your president, actually, assuming he's available. Master Sid? Certainly. I'll see if he has a moment free. Oh, I didn't expect a cinematic. Okay. But it's alright. It's alright. A pleasure as always. I hear you have a job for us. Heading into the void to find a lost dragon. That sounds almost pedestrian compared to your last adventure. Honestly, I don't know if you could say anything that would surprise me after Medion and that bloody mess. Alright, let's take a look at this talisman of yours. You said there were signs of degradation? It seems some manner of corrosion has set in around a scratch on its surface. Much as the void's corruption seeped into Nero through his wounds. In which case, our best bet may be to simply prevent the scale from being damaged in the first place. And how might we achieve that? We have a coating agent for strengthening trinkets and the like, but I'd be wary of applying any compound which might upset the scale's delicate alchemical balance. Far safer to dress than armor. We'll construct a protective casing, one utilizing metal alloys with high ethereal conductivity, so as not to impede the talisman's primary function. A suit of armor, as you said. Nero has compiled data on the 13th, so I'll have him pitch in with the design just to be sure. If only it weren't such an ordeal to convince him to follow our safety protocols, I swear. I've never had such a reckless employee. In any case, we may need some time to untangle the particulars. Understandable. We know how busy your schedule is, and the final result will doubtless be worth the wait. The hard part will be ducking Jessie and her constant barrage of demands while we sneak about doing the fun stuff. We'll see what we can do. I think we can leave the rest in Sid's capable hands. Let's return to the great work and see how Nidhana is getting on with the mock Atomos. Alright. I think that is going to be where we wrap up. Let me find somebody to raid. Let me find somebody to visit. What good bean can we hang out with tonight? Let's see. Malik! Malik, thank you so much for the Prime resub. 13 heckin' months. Thank you so much. Thanks for streaming, Ahty. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, Dozy. I know it's like really late or really early for you, and I appreciate it all the same. And it's so nice to see you. It's really nice to see you. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just checking something out real quick. Let's see. I think I might have found somebody, but let me continue to look also. Let's see. Night, Ahty. Thanks for streaming. Thank you so much for coming by, Lance. Nice to see you as well. It's noon for me. Oh, I see. Drock, have a good night. Sleep well. I had the presence of mind to order my dinner ahead of time, so I've got some stuff showing up in about 20 minutes. The timing really couldn't be better. Let's see. And I forgot how chill the music here is and where we're at. Let's see. You know, I think we're gonna go visit Spoonie. Spoonie right now is running a fundraiser for the Trans Empowerment Project, and I haven't gotten a chance to hang out with Spoonie since they launched their new avatar. And I think that would just be fantastic. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Hopefully they don't have raids turned off. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Folks, thank you so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming by the stream and hanging out with Yori and I this morning. It was really great. Tonight was awesome too. I loved it. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Tomorrow I have the night off. The next time I'm going to be live is on Monday. I did say the M word because I have to. Monday, 6 p.m. PST. We're going to be right back into Undertale Yellow, and I promise, I will not cancel this time. Gasp, I know, right? Sorry about that. But holy heck, I can't wait to get back into Undertale Yellow. I cannot wait. And then for the rest of the week, I've got Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm gonna be playing some heckin' Minecraft. For the first time in over a year, I'm going back to Minecraft streams. This time on Tuesday nights. And it's gonna be a regular weekly thing. And y'all will be able to actually see our new server and my new project, which is heckin' awesome. I love it. Then Wednesday, of course, we're gonna be doing part 2 of Evilise. And then all our usual Friday and Saturday stuff. So, and also my birthday stream next Saturday starts at 9 and ends in the evening, right around this time. It's going to be super long and super fun, so don't forget about that. But folks, I'm running out of time. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest, and yeah, I love you guys. Take care. Bye.